Yo, Carl, feel free to start.
Shall we begin? Yes, very well. Do we close the door? Is there a button?
I can't reach it. I'm in free cam, so.
I'm not sure which one it is.
You just click them all until the door closes, except the top one.
Lower two.
Except the top one. Wonderful. Well, let us begin then. Good afternoon or good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the billionth conference as expressed by the chairman. As usual, today we will be covering group-wide news, medal awards, AOA news and invites, AEGIS Academy news and staff promotions, as well as divisional news. And we shall begin with group-wide news. And this is an announcement from me personally in my capacity as Unit Marshal on Unit Marshal transparency. And that is that I have volunteered to stream particular tasks of mine during my term in order to improve community interactions. And more details regarding this will be released by me at a later date. The second announcement is that factions are now out and you are available to apply for verification. Wastelanders are now able to officially apply for a faction in Day of Dusk. There is, however, quite a hefty price to pay. Since the new faction update, there has been one official faction that has been approved by AEGIS High Command, and that being the 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒𝐃. Factions are voted upon by High Command with factors such as their law being taken into account. And then we have a third and final announcement, and this relates to the recent influx of new players that we have been experiencing since the 6.0 update. And that is that members of AEGIS are advised to be more cautious regarding their engagement with Wastelanders due to the new players joining the game and being unaware of the rules, such as no running at the gate. Personnel are advised to hold off on gunning down Wastelanders running to the gate, for example, and being more lenient in general, more understanding, as well as to teach newer AEGIS personnel how to play, if possible. And that's it for the group-wide news. Shall I do all the sections, or would anyone else like to partake? All the sections, very well. We'll move on now to the various medals and awards that are being given during this conference. If your name is called, you may step up to the stage and you will receive an applause. And we begin with the award of obstacle veterancy. If your name is called, you may step up. So this award goes to FSB_unit with a time of 1 minute and 19 seconds, Russian entrepreneur with a time of 1 minute and 18 seconds, French historian with a time of 1 minute and 21 seconds, sugarless tea with a time of 1 minute and 18 seconds, and lastly Kubo Dog 453 with a time of 1 minute and 23 seconds. If any of you are present, you may step up to the stage. Let's see, what's the command? Clap. But no one is present, so we won't clap. Very well, congratulations to those individuals. Moving on now to the award of restless dedication. This award is presented to Azaria, Edwards 121, S_Angs, Alexander NH, and Tilted A. Yor, however that name is supposed to be pronounced. If you are present, you may step up to the stage. Congratulations, you will receive 5 seconds of clap. And now let's move on to the award of mobility. This is presented to X_mozzarella and Warguy 16_576. You may step up to the stage. Once again, no one is present. We will now move on to the award of laborious assiduity. And this is presented to Sol XR4UO, tilted AYOR once again, KC Pro 32 and T8XNZ. You may step up if you are present. Congratulations. Another 5 seconds of clap. Well done. And then we have the award of unprecedented laborious assiduity. And this, I believe, is 30 days in-game, total game time, if I'm correct. Yes, I believe that is correct. And this is presented to Epsilon Electric.
Wow, congrats.
Thank you for the enthusiasm, Noah.
Yeah, no worries. Woo!
Wonderful. This person is not present.
Boom.
As is routine, they will not be receiving the medal. Oh, I'm joking. And that's it for the medal awards. We shall now move on to AOA news and invites. We have 2 invites today, and these are being granted to gaming_Sakti 1337 and redacted aspect. If you are present, you may step up to the stage. And then after the conference, you message one of the head or deputy professors, and they will invite you to the AOA server and induct you into the Officer Academy. And 5 seconds of applause to you as well. Congratulations, gentlemen. We will now move on to AEGIS Academy news and staff promotions. We have 3 promotions within the AEGIS Academy staff. The first is 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒 125439, who is being promoted from Administered Field Agent to Specialist. If you are present, you may step up. Apparently this happened last week as well. I'm not sure why that's on the Trello then. In any case, we have 2 more promotions to Administered Specialist this time. This goes to SCP Worker 1990 and Just Trading again. These 2 people will be promoted to Administered Specialists. If you are present, you may step up to the stage. Noah, are these old promotions? Have they been announced already?
Not that I know of.
People are telling me they're old, but perhaps they're wrong.
Wait.
Just Trading
No,
will
they
receive
are
5
not.
seconds of applause. They're not wrong? Oh well. Congratulations, Just Trading.
I mean, Just Trading isn't. Yeah.
Woo!
Yes. Yes. Some enthusiasm. And lastly, we have some divisional news. This pertains to STHD. Vertica_123 has been promoted to the Unit Overwatch Commissioner of STHD. If he is present, he may step up to the stage. I don't believe he is. Congratulations to Vertica, in any case, for becoming the UOC of STHD. And I believe that is all on the itinerary for this conference. We shall move on to conference questions, and I believe the chairman has volunteered to preside over this section.
Unfortunately.
Okay, it's time to leave. Bye bye. I'm joking.
Wow.
The
You just
shadows of.
arrived.
Everyone just dips and leaves me here.
Oh, the channel is open apparently.
Oh, what a fantastic first question. Oh my god. I can only think this is going to be an enjoyable
Yeah, it was
10 or
expected.
20 minutes.
Oh, how embarrassing lack of nitro.
84 people during the questions section? That's kinda sick.
Yes, it's unheard of. And if anyone has any inquiries they'd like to present on the stage vocally, then you may request to speak.
If if is he in here? Oh, thank God. I was about to say, if Mel requests to speak, do not let that man speak. The only thing that's going to come out of his mouth is not going to be anything good.
Nothing productive, yes. Well, let's begin with the first question then. When will there be an FPS increase? I
FPS
suppose you mean, yes, it's a peculiar question. I mean,
I mean,
purchase a
happens
stronger computer.
constantly. We constantly
Yes,
optimize stuff.
have you not seen the miscellaneous bug fixes?
That's exactly where all the FPS increases come from.
Yes,
Actually,
indeed.
to be fair,
Gradually.
it usually is. Because
Indeed.
those are just tiny little micro optimizations that I do that sometimes are on the client, sometimes are on the server. So if you see missed
Indeed,
bug fixes, maybe performance increase.
Indeed. Why didn't I get ace? I got the kills fair and square. Well, it hasn't been added to the Trello yet, Star. You might speak with the unit captain or commander that processed your medal request. I'm sure they could inform you as to where it is in the process at the moment.
You can also do voice questions, Carl.
Yes, I announced it if anyone would
Yeah,
like.
there is
Oh, we have a few
actually
people.
5 people.
Yes. Right, let's begin with It's a Girl. It's Yo Girl Cupid. How do I invite to speak? Welcome. That's your cue. It's Yo Girl Cupid. You may state your inquiry. No?
Not the question. Woo!
Very well then, let's move on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
T8N,
Hello?
T8XNZ.
One question is, it's for the Sherman. 2 questions actually. 1, when are you approving AFCD? And 2, when will 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒 not make you bold in news armor?
When will what combat X?
𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒, like from bio to scientific.
Make you what?
It makes you bold and lose all your armor and night vision.
Oh, well, you see, the only way to prevent that would be to make the hats go invisible rather than destroying them, and that would be counterproductive for performance, especially since that's the only one instance where the two switch. And as for AFCD, I have been speaking to Saucy about it, so.
Alright, thank you. Oh, yeah, by the way, are you, well, Clone and Blau were planning a development division, like a remake in a bit, like exiling inactive people and such. But they don't have permission, so I was just wondering if they...
I know, Blau already harassed me before I came here.
Yeah. So, just whenever you're free, of course, because I know you're a busy man. Deal with Blau. He's been begging for it, yeah. Oh, by the way,
Someone say he's been twerking for it, so, you know.
Oh, StarX is asking me when he's getting his award of combat award. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Wonderful. Next speaker. We have a request to speak from Neurobuki this tool. You are invited to the stage. Welcome.
Well, gentlemen, I'm sorry for asking about that, but where are the medals for 6-hour duty states or 6 4-hour duty states? The limited medal that was announced
That's next week.
next week.
Yes.
Thank you then. And another question: when is the advertisement run going to be over? So people that have an account that is less than 60 days would be bannable. I mean, not bannable, but like AA would actually take them to interrogation and etc.
It's technically already over, but there are still
Already
ads
removed?
running.
Already removed?
It's pretty much ordinary 8-player numbers at the moment. I mean, there's still ads running, but not that. You won't be seeing 300 players again for a while.
Okay then, I guess AA members should be informed about that. Thank you. I'm back.
Thank you. Yet another request to speak from Floraria. Floraria, yes. You're invited to the stage.
Oh, hello. Wait, can I ask a question about the game?
You can ask
Yes.
whatever you want.
Is it possible to like level up by just standing still and be doing good at your work? It's a stupid question,
you
but
should-
is it?
It's not a stupid question. You should be actively performing your duties in a proactive manner and post duty states in order to rank up. I'm not sure what rank you have. You're only a member
I'm
in the
only an
server.
initiate, but
You're an initiate.
well,
Well,
I
then you
stand-
must
I
attend.
stand tall.
Yes, you must attend Aegis Academy lessons in order to rank up to operative, and they will teach you how to continue ranking up when you become an operative.
Right. That's my question.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Bye.
We have a request to speak from Riori. You're invited to the stage.
Alright, hold up. I have to turn on push to talk. Wait. Alright, so you know the new war room?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why do Aegis Academy personnel have access to that door?
Honestly, it's because originally the door was just copy and pasted from one of the processing doors, so there wasn't. I didn't actually go through and edit the permissions, but if it's becoming an issue, I can fix the door and make it so.
I mean,
only
it's
level
not really
1.
that big of a deal because I can just, you know, the SC tablet, you can just turn it off. But
Yeah, but it'd be nice to have on server startup, I assume, which is why
Yeah.
you're asking.
yeah, alright, that was my question. Is it going to be fixed though?
Yeah, I just didn't know. Well, actually, I sort of did know because I got assassinated 5 times in a row in the space of an hour by an initiate with a pistol. So I kind of had a feeling that the door was accessible by initiates.
Also, you know the SC group on Roblox?
Yeah.
The requirements say operative plus, but it's senior operative. So when is that getting fixed?
I'll fix that after this conference.
All right, that was my question. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye. And next request to speak is from 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒. You're invited to the stage.
Okay, I have two questions actually. So first one is the PKSF recharge thing. Okay, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but even we have a full health of our shield, we can still recharge with the battery. Is that a bug or not?
Well, it depends on what perspective you look at it from, because it's not technically a bug, because, you know, it was never meant to be prevented, but if for gameplay purposes in terms of balancing that it's getting too OP, I can prevent people from doing that. But at the moment, I don't see it being that big of an issue. Like, would you rather refill only 30 to 40 of their shield, or would you rather refill the whole thing? Like, you know, it's not technically a bug though, if that's what you're asking. So you're more than welcome to do it.
That's my question. Actually, I had one. Thank you.
Thank you. Next request is from Big Boy 𝐏𝐂. You're invited to the stage.
Jesus.
Quite the username.
Hello. So I
Hello.
have a question. Should bro, why is everyone saying bro, oh my god, I'm
What?
13, guys. Everyone's typing. Look in chat. Look in the chat
Yes.
and like, I'm 13.
Did you have a question for us?
Yes. I was like thinking to myself, should there be like a like, should there be like a eggs canine dog, like something, I forgot, like a canine trainer and eggs, or the yeah,
What, like
or not,
a trainer that trains dog
like a
NPCs or
canine,
something?
like that follows someone, or something, like a canine trainer.
So like an NPC rather than an actual character.
Sure, if you
Like an
say that,
AI.
like they like attack, like the
Maybe.
NPC likes attacks player, like you have to
Interesting
say
idea.
like you have to say something for, like, stay with you or stuff, like the real canine.
Honestly, that could probably be a division, but as to the AI work that would have to go into it, because it would obviously not be a playable character, it would be quite complicated, but that is a good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the stage now. Bye.
Indeed. Thank you. Next request is from...
We should start doing the conference question channel because
Yes, it's overflowing rather. So we
Or
set a
maybe
stop.
voice
to,
requests already locked, so that's the last 3.
yeah, okay, fair.
Very well. We'll finish the last 3. We have a request from 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒. You're invited to the stage. Welcome.
And he's on mute.
Yes. Might you turn on your microphone, 𝐏𝐑𝐄? No?
Of those questions.
Wow.
Very well. Next speaker. We have one from 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒. You're invited. No? We'll move on to the final then. 𝐿𝑥REN. Yes. You're invited to the stage.
Hello, I have a question for the chairman.
Yeah.
So, what is the likelihood of you adding inventory saving?
Oh my god.
Hear me out. I would code it myself if you give me the inventory. Not the system, just the UI. I would code it myself.
That would be all well and good if it wasn't already sort of binded to 400 other things as well. It's not just the inventory system that it's binded to. And the fact that it would need a lot of stuff, so it would need a custom backpack system, obviously, because it wouldn't work with the Roblox one unless it was given linearly.
You know how whenever someone equips an item, it would like go into their inventory, right? Instead of that, you could have it starter give in order of what they equip it in. So if they equip a G14 and then a P226, you can starter give the G14 and then P226, and it would basically lay itself out already.
Yeah,
and then if you just add the cards and stuff in it,
we have all of the other stuff. But there's like, if you own all the game passes in the game, I don't know if you've ever seen my inventory on a stream or something, but if you own every game pass in the game, you have about 50 or 60 items. So all of those would have to be also, you know, set out in a way as such. So it wouldn't just be that. If I was to do it, I would do it right, and it would be like a full-blown custom backpack, and I'd also redo the loading screen so that you would be able to, you know, obviously go into the loading screen, see your character or whatever, assign stuff to slots, not just being in starter give or anything like that. So it would be quite an undertaking. I might do it at some point, but yeah.
Alright, well, thank you for answering.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's finally move on to the written questions. We have one from Darius, 2317. We have another week for the limited edition medal, right? Yes, I believe so. Rory says city when. Do you have any developmental comments?
You know what? Where is he? That is he? There he is. You and you come here. These two are the experts on this topic.
Yes, Blout and Clem.
When City.
Wow.
I'm done answering this question for fucking 5 years.
So that's fair. Well, it's still in the works. There's no set date for when it's gonna be released yet. It's still a work in progress. Plus, some of the things that we originally added might get reworked. So,
There's still, of course, a lot of work to be done.
Like, for instance, we only have the building is done, so there's no scripts, no nothing, no functionality to it yet. So
everything really needs to be created to be functional.
Yeah.
Now try doing that, but 175 times over the course of 5 years.
Yeah, well, unlucky.
Truly.
Wonderful. I believe you have your answer, Rory. Let us move on. T8X and Z. When are you guys approving AFCD?
You already asked that in a voice chat.
So we can skip that.
Yes. What clearance card does Tommel, IC, and Chairman have?
Level 4.
Level 4. When a next fight for the city? Next fight.
Next fight for this. Next fight for the city.
Did it happen already?
They wanna protest or something, I don't know.
I wasn't aware of a fight for the city.
Me neither.
Yeah. Flight, maybe?
I'm not sure. Well, Boblox, you might ask the question again with further elaboration if you'd like. Loud. Oh, when you get better device. When AEGIS Engineering Division? Another standard question.
6 point. Wait, no, shit, we're on 6.0. 7.0. Yeah.
Wonderful. There's your answer, Rory. What is the AA staff quota?
If someone's waiting for me to answer that, I'm just going to say this right now. I have not a absolute clue about AA, so somebody else is going to have to take that one.
Yes. I suppressed all memories from the AEGIS Academy.
But I think it changes with every rank.
Yes, it does change with every rank. It's a couple of lessons, I believe. If that helps.
For AFA should be 4, for specialists should be 3, and for administrated specialists it's 2, unless it changed, and we don't know about.
Yes, I believe that's right. Is it true that U7 is in fact extremely corrupt and is currently getting away with it? Well, 7?
If I would be, you think I would still be here? I would have reports left and right in AHRD. So, no,
Indeed.
I'm not.
AED releasing before the city or after?
That's a tough
with
one.
The city.
Actually, maybe. Possibly.
Yes.
Just depends.
Simultaneous dose of never, perhaps.
Yo, can you imagine City and AED? I feel like that's a bit too nice. I feel like we'd have to cut down the AED 7-point update into 2 8.0 update, so you get 7.0 and 8.0. Then you get 9.0, 10.0, and 11.0 with which 3 other city. Yeah, there you go.
You need to split up the AED release, like first one you're like quarter of the division.
Yeah. First the morph, then then 8.0 is the gun. I feel like that's a good structure.
Wonderful. When will Demigod receive its own channel in the Discord?
I don't think that's very necessary.
No, I don't think this is.
Yes, support.
How many people have that?
Challenge should be good enough.
Like less than 10 people, so it would be a very close community.
Just
Today
create
16.
Just create.
Well, one is what? One is Dylan. So 14. 14.
Yes.
14 have it, and we say moderation needs to be in there too. Well, what a great channel.
Indeed. Will we get MDF update? If yes, when will it happen? We don't have any special content. The Combatics updated recently, I believe.
And they'll be getting
But
more
perhaps.
stuff.
You got a tablet.
That as well, and they got radio towers. So greedy. What a greedy division. What the hell?
Yes, the new ARD in terms of greediness.
Hey.
Why did the conference stop getting uploaded on Chairman's YouTube channel? Because the Chairman stopped attending with any frequency, I believe.
It's because I wasn't here. I can't exactly record something if I'm not here.
Very valid. Any plans to make Reactor easier to be refueled without ARD? Game without ARD is just squint at your screen simulator.
Get ARD more active.
Yes.
Also,
7.
PKSF can fuel.
Huh?
PKSF can technically fuel too.
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah. And fueling got easier, so like ore is worth more. I believe I put that in the new update.
Indeed. Can you make a way to equip and unequip items, such as the armor, I suppose, Game Pass armor?
There's not really a reason to take the armor off after you've put it on. I don't think. Anyway.
Yes. We do have the armor negators during trainings, which might be sufficient. Can you make a way to equip... Oh, that's the same question. When will the Premium Plus Game Pass get an update?
We used to have a chat tag, but and then it was going to have a new chat tag when I redid the chat system, but the new chat system actually caused more issues than good. I don't know if you guys remember when I put it in, everybody was getting like FPS lag spikes and shit. It was horrendous. I was like, how has Roblox released that? Huh?
One guy talking for everyone?
Yeah. Well, that was my bug, but the friggin' frame rate issues was... I could have fixed the bug, but not the frame rate issues. That was entirely Roblox. I can't do anything with that.
Indeed. What are the next things getting done or planned to do in the near future? That's rather an ambiguous question in terms of development or changes to the group. Several things are planned, I believe. The city is in the works, however far ahead that is. We have several other updates and improvements that are on the way. An ambiguous answer. Yes. An ambiguous answer to an ambiguous question. When will equip armor not take 10 seconds on large servers? Question for
I wasn't aware that it does. It doesn't for me anyway.
Because of a lag.
Yes. It's not a very prominent issue, perhaps. 10 seconds. When Carl Tommel.
Oh, we just push off our tasks we don't want to do on him, so he does them, and then we are getting rid of him.
Indeed. The city is being worked on. Oh, that's an answer. Can you open the door? No. Since the chairman is here, would it be possible to put the Aegis Officer Beret up for sale? It would be much better for my avatar than the cap that I already own.
The what?
The Officer Beret. Beret.
Oh, what the one on the in-game morph? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, possibly. Will vent raid passages be expanded upon?
Probably not. Well, not specifically that section. Maybe part in warehouse or something, but not there.
Very well. How strong is Lord Jealous on the next update?
Exactly how strong he was. The last update. He hasn't had an update.
When...
Yes, eternal power.
Indeed. When is the economy reset?
7.0.
Who can enact protocol money? Oh. Overwatch during events.
Anyone with access to the music command and the sound ID.
Yes. When something for non-divisionals. There several things have been added for non-divisionals recently. The room updates, the war room, and various decorations. Perhaps in terms of additional duties, I'm sure.
Plan on expanding on some duties.
Yes, some duties are currently being expanded upon for standard Aegis. How to get a 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒 invite.
Did you know that technically by asking that you won't get one?
That is true. This is you get blacklisted if you ask, but just to sate everybody's curiosity, they're very rarely handed out. And now more than ever, it's usually only if you're recommended by somebody else that's already inside the family. Because we did loads of invite waves before, and now we just don't really do it anymore.
Very well. Will divisions ever have elite subdivisions for them, like PKSF Deathwatch for the most elite in the division, vice versa for MDF/STHD?
Those are
This
subdivisions.
already exists. Yes, this exists in some capacity already. Any idea when the fix for AIA cloaking is coming?
It's not broken, but I can understand a few reasons why people are unhappy with it because of the Roblox highlighting thing in fog and stuff like that. But it should only be used at nighttime. But I'm trying to fix it for nighttime because it is still rather bright.
Good. Yes. When most dog videos on Insta.
I wasn't aware people still cared about that. He's talking about it. He's talking about Aegis dog. The Aegis dog Insta. Yeah, my dog Nico. He's got his own Instagram. I think that's what he's referring to anyway.
How long ago was that?
A very long time ago.
Very well. Is there a chance that a channel for posting full-length content could maybe be created? In terms of YouTube videos, or I assume.
Possibly. We've never really had anything like it in the past, so I don't know.
Yes. When DOD TikTok page. Yes.
I swear there's plenty of people that already upload Dave Does TikToks and stuff.
One such screenshot from ARD having DOD in YouTube Shorts. DOD video in YouTube Shorts.
Yes. I believe Star is referring to a company-directed TikTok account, and I don't believe we have any plans in that regard.
Not really, no.
At the moment, no. When will MDF get any updates? We answered this previously. When is the next Rika event dropping? Rika, will you be hosting any events?
When I will have strength for it.
Yes.
Not for now.
Never.
Never. Will ARD ever get divisional specific night vision on biocombatics?
Maybe.
Wonderful. What did the ads look like? I'm sure
the thumbnail essentially, because user ads were removed at the beginning of this year, so there's no unique looking ads anymore, really. It's just sponsored advertising and stuff like that, where your game will essentially appear how you see it in your recently played. In, say, you search up Border or something, or Day of Dusk, it'll have a little sponsored tag underneath it, and that's essentially how it appears.
Lovely. When will we be getting AEGIS factions back, like AMCS faction? Well, factions have returned, and AMCS is not a faction anymore.
Yeah, AEGIS probably won't be getting that because of the way the system works. Because if you're in AMCS, even as a captain, the tag will still appear above your head. Because our factions, there's no in-game modifying or anything like that. It's just kind of, if you're in the group, you get the tag, and that's it.
Yes.
What if we approve the logistic departments?
Then they would technically have a tag above their head.
Very well. When the next developer showcase? Well, I believe we receive continuous updates on what is being worked on by the AED. Yes. Occasional, perhaps is a better word. Why can't Divisionless become AMCS captain? This I'm not sure of personally. I suppose it's some internal rule.
You were there for a bit.
What?
Does anyone have a...
Why can't Divisionless be AMC captains?
I mean, it was a very old rule created by the old AMCS leadership. It can always be changed if needed.
There we go.
There we go. Will SC always have the same basic beret?
It's a basic. It's just a beret. I mean, I don't know what sort of crazy detailing you want in a beret. Like.
Indeed. Will there ever be a combat rework?
Never say never.
Never say never. Perhaps if Coda decides to return. Can devs get an exclusive dev gun like the one in Cult Front? And if not, then what do you have against us?
I'm not adding a stupid, what is it, a cat gun or something? So, I'm not adding a cat gun to Day of Dusk. Jesus.
Yes. Why does FA Plus need to request discharge after rejoining? Be the rank of operative when ranks VO, unless stay their ranks when they leave AEGIS and then rejoin. From FA to EFA, it's very many points and it takes so much time. Shouldn't we have something like AA for ranks of FA to EFA who were inactive for some amount of time? Well, veteran operatives and below shouldn't be remaining at their ranks when they discharge. They should be set to operative as well.
Just that's impossible to moderate all the entire amount of members we have.
Honestly, if you're a divisionist, yeah, FA plus, you can just leave, man. Like,
I doubt anyone would
won't know.
notice.
Yeah, no, we won't know. So
it was easier when the group was smaller, but now.
Then you can just join back and get back your rank.
And if you notice, then well, too bad.
Indeed. How rich is the chairman?
Oh well, so we've gotten to those questions now. Fantastic.
Wonderful. What would you like to answer, or shall we move on?
Not particularly.
Okay, the next question.
Yes. How much Robux does...
Fantastic.
We can into those.
These inquiries to the financial capacity of the
Yes.
owner. Can there be something made... where we can unequip utility game passes. I spawn in with 30 items as a Wastelander. Oh, so you
This
didn't
is
have
what
them in your inventory.
this is just what I talked about the fact that if you own every game pass, you have about 50 or 60 items. If there was inventory saving or something of that capacity, then yes, but as of right now, no.
Yes, so maybe sometime in the future. Is it true that the chairman has a Rolex? Saw it on Reddit once.
Yes, get into stocks early, kids, and you too can have one.
Very good. New design for Psycontrol tablet when? Is it did it not release a week ago?
SC already complained.
Unless he's referring to a new like, I don't know, so the UI looks better or something. I don't know. It might be hating on the UI work there.
Very well. What's the lore behind 𝐏𝐃𝐿?
Look at your keyboard.
Yes.
The law.
Is it possible to include DC Plus in the PKSF VIP tracker since we already got them to make it easier?
Is this something the PKSF desperately want? If so, then I suppose. But the VIP tracker hasn't been touched in a long time.
Very well. Will MDF get any updates soon? We've answered this as well, I believe. Is it possible to add a possibility to get some game passes for free by playing some long amount of time?
Yes.
Or doing something extraordinary in game? Yes, this is already possible, I believe.
Well, sort of, but not permanently. But there will be a player
No,
pass
not permanently.
system, similar to a battle pass, where if you play, then you unlock each tier, etc., etc.
Yes. The battle pass. It sounds like
something
from
it's
Fortnite.
called player pass.
Player pass.
Yeah.
For copyright reasons, I
Yes.
assume. How expensive is the city planned to be in comparison to the size of the current border? Law-wise or in terms of developmental expense? I should imagine it's zero, given the fact that the developers aren't paid.
Oh, expansive.
Yeah.
I mean,
expansive, yes.
They're pretty big, honestly, and of course it can always be expanded in the future. But I would say it's going to be pretty big, honestly. I mean, as of what we have currently.
From the streams I've seen of you working on it, it seems to be at least equal in size, if not larger. Will there be more vehicles in the next update?
Next update, probably not, but maybe in the future.
When will ARD spawn with Funny Rift tool?
Never, because it's in labs. You can literally go there and get it for free. It's not meant to be something you spawn with.
Indeed. Are there any further plans for AMCS? In terms of...
Yeah, that's not very elaboratory. In terms of in development sense, probably not. They've already got.
Perhaps Rika can speak.
I mean, I am not AMC's AO anymore. No one is.
Oh.
I believe the leadership of MCS, Dog Team, and Corv and Chase, they are doing something. Maybe I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am, but I think they are working or something, or at least I heard about it.
Yes, I'm sure they're continuously updating the department. You can ask them for specifics. Are AEGIS allowed to protest against SCS, an example? Well, you must abide by their instructions in-game if you have some sort of... if you want to make a report, because you believe some Psycontrol member has performed misconduct, then you might contact Psycontrol Unit Overwatch. Any news with the cost of the factions?
What does that mean? Like changes or?
There's alteration in the.
It hasn't been alterated yet.
Nope.
If you mean applying for it, I told him said it was like 10K or something. I don't know.
Very well. What is the visionary director role?
It's just a random role. It serves no purpose.
Yes. Perhaps it had one long time ago.
I think it was meant to, but then it just never came to be.
I see. When do AEGIS aerial logistics applications open? This I don't know. If Light were here, perhaps he could speak to this. Does anyone know?
Tomo!
Wait,
They say never.
Never. Yes.
Oh, wow.
They open. Yeah, they always say never, so. Yeah.
I'm sure they open at least once a month.
They open when we need members.
Oh, 1 a month.
Yes. Something in that style. Will there be a reduction of due weapon prices? I don't believe so.
Please no.
Favorite all-time Tommel? Question to the chairman.
What? I don't
Corpse
have
you,
a
perhaps.
favorite Tommel. He definitely did the most. If we're going by that metric in terms of contribution, it was definitely Corpsey. Yeah.
Yes, it's quite subjective. Armor rework eventually. Armor hiding clients / server sided.
Possibly a client-sided hiding system for the armor, possibly. But yeah, not a server-sided one, because you have to identify people that are Game Pass warriors. You don't want to, for example, see someone run towards the border and be like, "Oh, look, a new player," and then you just get shit on by a guy with 5 one-shot weapons, who actually is secretly wearing titanium, has like some sort of battle armor equipped, along with St. Patrick's Day hat, the heart, Game Pass, the turkey, and you just think he's just some random citizen that's trying to get processed. Like, can you imagine how helpful that would be?
About the city question from the beginning, I was referring to this message. City in 5 months. Yes. Quite ambitious.
Oh, an AEGIS war event. Yeah, this was a UC event. It was a UC event that he's referencing.
Yes, it doesn't pertain to the developmental release of the city, regrettably. When will Nitro Booster image perms get fixed in the AEGIS chat?
I wasn't aware they were broken.
I pinged you like months ago about it.
Oh, well, there you go. It was months ago, so that's... I don't remember. That was a long time.
Actually, it was 4 months exactly.
That's... I don't even remember what I ate yesterday, so...
Well, will they be reinstated?
They should be, because they shouldn't have went anywhere in the first place. I'm not sure why they did.
I can look at that after that.
Well,
after
there you go, guys. You have image perms.
Wonderful. What are the
You
2
can't
empty
really look
armor
into
giver?
it. Otherwise, we would have fixed it.
Yes. What are the 2 empty armor givers in spawn form? One is for AED, I guess, but one would still be vacant. The Aegis artillery battery.
Brigade.
Brigade. 2 more.
But
respective divisions.
Placeholder.
Will there be more due weapons?
Probably not. Unless we have a really, really good idea and it just works. But I feel like the current arsenal is pretty good.
Yes. Chairman still has some old games that are still playable. Is he going to close them all out?
Don't see any reason to.
When 500k Robux spent, is that even possible to spend 500,000 Robux?
Technically through developer products, but in terms of game passes, no, I don't believe so. I don't think there's
Wasn't
even
there
enough
one guy?
250.
One guy who kept deleting and buying game passes.
I mean, if you count that, I guess, but that's
Yeah, but
just really
that's
weird.
just you money laundering, is it not?
Yeah, it is, but I think there was one once.
That's crazy. That's not even like, like you're just deleting it. You're not getting anything from it. Like I don't understand.
I don't know why, but
It's the
would be
term
the way.
laundering money, is it not? Next question. What would the requirements for the AEGIS Award of Outstanding Developmental Contributions be? How would one apply for it? Well, one would send a UC request, I suppose, with evidence that one has fulfilled the given requirements.
But the requirements are unknown.
Yes, the requirements are unknown, which is an issue.
But essentially, it's just people who have given a substantial amount of contribution to the game over an extended period of time, as vaguely as I can put it.
Combat-wise, are you good at your own game, in your opinion?
Yes. The hell? I shot on Muay data, guys. Come on now.
You have a one-shot deagle, that doesn't count.
I didn't use the one-shot deagle in that fight, thank you very much. And actually, I turned up to Veron's PKSF tryouts and killed everyone. So I'm sick of people shitting on my combat ability. I used an F13 PK as well, just the same weapon they were using. So I'm clearly not that
and the
bad.
railgun.
No, not the railgun.
What would AED look like? In terms of duties, I suppose?
So they would have a factory for a start or something similar where they can take resources and they'll be able to craft, say, like shield batteries, Fedora Atomic mini cores for the PKSF, maybe Kevlar armor for MDF, like additional armor. Who knows, maybe even Juggernaut armor. Just sneak that one in there. Stuff like that. And they'll also manufacture fuel, which all vehicles will require in the future. You'll be able to get oil from certain places in the map and stuff like that. There'll be repairable stuff. So say ARD's gate breaks down, or the death ray breaks down, or the FVM machine for the gases breaks down. They would fix all that. They'll have like a wrench and a welder and stuff like that. So they'll be pretty diverse in their tasks, and it would be somewhat like, dare I say this, Among Us, where you go around fulfilling all of your little tasks and stuff in the facility. So yeah, it'll be quite fun.
Wonderful. How exciting. Is there gonna be new things for AEGIS? Yes. I think I can confidently answer this and say yes.
No more development.
Does Carl only do hide-and-seek events, and does his UM rank represents and foreshadows his impeding promotion, and therefore no more Carl hide-and-seek? I'm sure I'll hear some more hide-and-seek events in the future, but I do plan to diversify my events rather.
Also, Tomlik can still events if he passes.
I do enjoy my hide-and-seek events, and I believe the attendees enjoy them as well. But I would like to host more diverse events as well. I did host an Among Us event when I became a unit captain.
Oh my skibbity toilet, Ohio, Rizzler.
Oh my god.
Yo.
I don't know what that means.
Neither
and then
do
the
I.
final question. And the final question from Lightium said, when 7.0? That's not a serious question.
Mid next year, maybe.
Mid next year.
Early next year, late next year, sometime next year, surely.
Wonderful. Then I believe that concludes this week's conference. Thank you everyone who has attended and for you who have stayed until the end. You may leave the stage voice chat. Medals and such will be handed out shortly.
Kill each other in the game now. Have fun.